Some may find it difficult to keep a positive attitude about life and the future given this trying year that we have all had, but a new book aims to offer everyone some inspiration and something to celebrate. It's called 5-Star Life, the faithful fight to overcome obstacles and pursue excellence. And its author, Brittany Ruby Miller, joins us now live. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing well, and I understand you have an amazing story behind this book. So talk about why you decided to write about a 5-star life.
Absolutely. I grew up in fine dining restaurants. We're in the Midwest, USDA steakhouses, and I was taught from a young age to strive for 5 stars in our restaurants. We have been given many accolades, national accolades, and what we strive for every single day is 5 stars. It's the best. We strive for excellence. So it's always been part of my life. But what people might not know about my life is that it was not 5 stars. It was messy, and I've come a very, very long way, and you don't have a lot of probably business leaders who talk about how messy their life can be, and the reason why I share that is because of the healing that I received through personal testimonies and stories. But through that journey, I realized how important it is for us to strive for 5 stars in our personal lives. And you know, we're in a world right now that is chaotic. We're in a 1-star world, but it's possible to still have a 5-star life, and so that's what this book's about.
Okay, that's interesting. I like how you tied that all together, and you're actually sharing about some of the challenges that you faced in your life through this book.
Yeah, I do. I think, you know, there's an elephant in the room in life. It's guilt and shame and fear and anxiety. And when you finally walk through that personally, and you're on the other side of it, and you know, it's been many, many years and lots of therapy. I was given the gift of people being vulnerable with me. And I'm in a dark industry. The restaurant industry can be a very dark industry. I've been to countless funerals for people who did not think that they deserved life, that they did not deserve a 5-star life, that they didn't think they deserved to be here on earth as it is. And so I wanted to write this book, and you know, we talk about this in our company, in our culture, in our training. We talk about life is messy, and we've got to learn to be okay with that. And then what do you do with that? Then you've got to put in the work. And so I really hope that people can read my book and they receive that we all deserve a great life.
Brittany, can you tell us about any examples of some of the challenges you may have faced or the lessons you learned that you hope people are going to take away if they read your book?
Yeah, I think it is from childhood until marriage. You know, in childhood, I witnessed a miracle, but I didn't know it was a miracle at the time. My dad was in a coma for a month and had a 5% chance of living without being brain dead. That's a very scary thing. My family member was murdered. We walked through forgiveness. That carried me into my marriage and how important forgiveness is. And though I've been married for 15 years and the last 10 years have been excellent and have been 5 stars, the first 5 years were not. I talk about infidelity. I talk about infertility, the challenges that we walk through, and how happy I am, and how I'm glad that I decided to fight for my marriage and have a beautiful family now to show for it. And then I talk about COVID and what that was like, you know, running a restaurant group of a family-owned business, and what we did to fight for our company and fight for our business and our industry.
And Brittany, you know, when we talk about having that 5-star life, can you offer our viewers any advice on how they can start heading down that path?
I think for anybody who's watching this or anybody who reads the book, it's first recognizing if you think that you're worthy of a 5-star life. And are you settling for 4 stars? Are you settling for 3 stars? Are you settling for fine? Once you realize, and if hopefully you can, that you know, maybe I am worth 5 stars, because you are. How do you get there? It takes some work. And out of the therapy that I've been through and the process that I've been through in my journey, I put those tips and life skills into the book. And so I hope that readers and your viewers will pick up a copy, and hopefully it brings peace and hope, and that your viewers realize that they are destined for a 5-star life.
And your book, it's available now. What kind of feedback have you gotten so far?
It's been life-changing feedback. It's truly been something I didn't expect, and very bold stories that I've heard, which validates, you know, I'm glad that I put it out there.
All right, very good. Well, thank you for coming on YCL and sharing some of your insight about your new book with us. If you want to learn more about her inspirational true story, you can visit BrittRubyMiller.com.